Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to look at a beer from Oskar Blues. This is called Dale's Pale Ale. This is a 6.5% ABV and 65 IBUs. Big head on that one. It does have the ABV on the can. I do not see the IBUs. This was canned on 7/13/17 at 8:02. So if we get into it, this is my first Oskar Blues beer. I've been wanting to try them. Most of the time my local brew shop has like 3 or 4 different kinds, and every single time I go in there, they're always out. So I did pick up a variety pack, so that's what this is. The thing I was fearing with the variety pack that it was going to be old, until I actually got it home and I looked at the dates and they're pretty current. So that made me happy. So I figured, I think this to me is their staple. I know like 1050 and all that, but I think you can get this pretty much anywhere. At least when I see ads ran for on sale, it's always this. So I figured I would start with this one. So if we look at it, tannish head, small medium bubbles, mostly small around the outside, the mediums on the inside. They are spaced out. They almost look like bubble wrap on the side of the glass. About 3 fingers of head right now. It is clear, very copper color, dark copper color. It is very clear. I would say it's a filtered beer. I do see a couple bubbles coming up, not very many. Let's go ahead and get a smell. A little bit of citrus in there, a pine smell, and I want to say malt. Yeah, like a malty smell in there. The citrus pine to me stick out a little bit more than the malt, but the malt is right there. Let's go ahead and get a drink. A little bit of citrus pine in there and some malt in the back that goes down to a little bit of bitterness. From the color, just thinking to myself, I did think this was going to be all over malty, but it's not. Yeah, I like how the malt's in there, a little bit of sweetness. There is a little bit of bitterness on the back, but there's not a lot of pine in the back either. So like there's a little bit of citrus with some pine, maltiness, sweetness, then some bitterness as it's going down. I was going to see if it gave a description or something. Citrusy, floral. For me, I would probably have to go with a 3.5 out of 5 on this one. I do like that sweetness malt in there, and I can see where they're thinking floral. That citrus pine, I think, needs to be brought up some. Excuse me. But that's just my point. The average, there's been 235,000 ratings for a 3.66, so I'm a little bit under. But again, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm not a big malt person. I do kind of like the malt in this just because it's like a sweeter malt and it's not like way out there. But to me, if you're saying a pale ale, I think the hop should stick out more than the malts. I don't know of a pale ale that has had the malt overpower the hops. If you guys know of any more I should try that's a pale ale and does have the malt overdone, let me know. But to me, a pale ale, and I'm pretty sure they're calling this a pale ale, shouldn't have that much malt. You know, you should get those citrus, fruity, floral hops over a malt. Usually, a malt is used to up the ABV, and a 6.5 to me is kind of high for a pale ale. But again, that's my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I could see buying this beer and drinking it again, but to me, it's a little above average. You know, it's got a good citrus pine sweetness malt in there, but again, a pale ale to me should have hops over the malt. But that'll wrap up this review. Until next time, happy brewing. Thank you for watching this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave me a comment down below to tell me what you thought about this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share, and hit that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. You can check out these videos over here. Also, head over to 31stbrewing.com for everything beer and home brewing related.